dictating the wrap-up on the Butcher Benton package. I'm Lieutenant Dick Chasen. This hadn't been a routine case, and to find the answer, I've had to put a lot of little pieces together. It began on the day most cases can be called closed. It was the day before the butcher was to be executed. He was visited by his attorney, Paul Lowe, in the death house. It was at this first meeting the Butcher Benton case took its first switch.
Well, that's it, Butcher. The evidence against you was so strong, the governor turned down your appeal.
You're a rotten liar, Lowe. You started railroading me from the beginning of the trial. And now you're still trying to throw me curves.
Look, I don't blame you for being edgy, but get this straight. I didn't double-cross you. I never worked harder for a client.
You mean you never worked harder for a client to get him sentenced?
You were a fool, Butcher. If you hadn't tried to double-cross Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli, they wouldn't have turned state's evidence against you. But you had to get greedy. You wanted to keep the whole $600,000 for yourself. Well, the boys got sore, and I don't blame them.
It was all your idea. You planned the whole job. You hired us. When you found out I'd staged the money, you decided it was time for me to die. You got those two crumbs to turn state's evidence on me. You stinking rotten mouthpiece.
We both know that isn't true, Butcher. Now, look, what's the sense in not giving me the money? It's not going to do you any good.
Well, I'll have the satisfaction of knowing that none of you three crumbs are going to spend it.
What about Eva? Don't you owe her something? If you tell me where the money is, I'll see that she gets your share.
I've got a different idea. I'm going to kill you and Squeamy and Joe. Then I'll take care of Eva myself.
You thick-headed ape, you're going to die tomorrow.
Remember what I said? I'm going to get you. All three of you.
Even for you, Butcher, that'd be quite a trick. So long, dead man.
Remember what I said. I'm going to kill you. All three of you.
Back in Los Angeles, two men sat in a bar room listening to a newscaster tell his headline story. He played up big the butcher's threat to kill Paul Lowe, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli for their having turned state's evidence against him. Squeamy Ellis didn't seem happy over the butcher's threat. Neither did Joe Marcelli. But they had figured, once a dead man, always a dead man. But this was one time everyone was in for a surprise, including the entire police department.
You seen the headlines, Captain?
Teletype just came in from San Francisco. Butcher's execution is set for 5 o'clock this afternoon. And like the newspapers say, he still refuses to talk about that stolen money.
Well, I still have hopes of coming up with something.
That's what I dropped by for, Dick. With Butcher's execution, the department's marking it case closed. That means you'll be reassigned.
I've spent a whole year trying to break this case. As far as I'm concerned, Butcher's death is just the beginning. Of course, I can't prove it, but I think that Paul Lowe was the top man. And even though I have to keep working on it while off duty, I'm going to get Lowe, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli.
Okay, Lieutenant. Officially, I've taken you off of the case. Unofficially, I wish you luck. Do me a favor. Keep me posted.
Will do. Thanks, John.
I headed for Eva Martin. She worked in a local burlesque house. I'm a cop, and my job is to ask questions and get answers. So I decided I might as well start again with her.
Come in. Oh. What do you want?
I'd like to talk to you.
Talk? You're a cop, aren't you?
That's a good question. I can't even find a 3-ton armored car, let alone the $600,000, and I've been on the case a year.
I've told you, and I've told you, and I've told you. I don't know anything about the money. I never did.
Benton's gonna be dead in a little while. I thought it might make a difference.
I never knew anything about the money. Call me dumb. I didn't even know Charles was in the rackets until the trial.
Now, take it easy, kid.
You're on, Eva.
Honey, here's your wrap.
A few moments ago, Butcher Benton, without revealing the whereabouts of the $600,000 stolen in the armored car holdup, paid for his crimes against society in the gas chamber at San Quentin. Now for a look at the international scene. Today...
Come on, baby. Don't waste tears on Benton.
I feel so badly about Charles. If I'd known, maybe I could have done something.
How about a drink? We could both use one.
An artist can't drink while she's working, Paul.
Boy, see. What's that? Well, now what's the matter?
It's a message from Charles. He told me to open it if he died.
Finale, Eva.
All right.
How about a steak after the show?
No, thanks. Not tonight, Paul.
I didn't find out until much later, but Paul Lowe, in opening the letter the butcher had given Eva, found a map outlining a section of the city sewer system, and clearly identified was the spot where the butcher had hidden the stolen payroll. He replaced it with a $50 bill. I guess he figured $50 to gain $600,000 was not a bad day's work. And a few hundred miles away in San Francisco, the case took another switch, which turned the next 72 hours into one long, hideous nightmare. Dr. Bradshaw, a distinguished biochemist, was making preparations for a final experiment which he hoped would lead the way to a cure for cancer. He'd been successful with laboratory animals. The last step called for a human body. And Dr. Bradshaw's assistant quickly made a deal with a local mortuary and returned to the laboratory with the dead body of Butcher Benton.
You made good time.
Well, I didn't waste any.
Any trouble?
No, I just handed the money over and moved the body into your station wagon. That was that.
Good. Get a syringe. He's in good shape.
Well, I hope so.
We'll get other blood samples later. We'll run this one through fast.
Right.
Now wheel him into the machine and then raise him.
Right. You mean you're going to give him 287,000 volts?
Yes, yes. I'll get the fluoroscope set. We'll check with that before we start dissecting. Turn off the lights. There you are, old boy. If you respond properly and my theory is sound, you'll be more famous dead than alive. Throw the switch.
Wait, I thought I saw a pulsation of the heart.
You're right.
Dr. Bradshaw is beginning to breathe. You've brought this man back to life.
No. The heart muscle has simply responded to a terrific electrical shock, that's all. Yes, but it does prove that the cells still function.
Dr. Bradshaw, he is alive.
A shock reaction, it can't last.
His cells are multiplying now, if your theory is right.
We could keep that reaction going longer. But it's worth a try. Get the body out. Get some adrenaline from the supply room. Some amyl nitrite, too. Hurry, hurry. Stand the strain. Now you must lie still. Please, please. Easy now. Easy. Easy. You must lie. Easy, please. Oh!
Dr. Bradshaw's experiment had given life back to the butcher. He tried to talk, but the electrical voltage had burned out his vocal cords. Yet it hadn't destroyed his brain. He knew who he was. He knew who he hated. As he stumbled about the room, I think he thought only about one: kill Lowe, Squeamy, and Joe Marcelli. The tremendous electrical voltage that Dr. Bradshaw had given the butcher had increased his cellular structure to the point where he was no longer a man. Dr. Bradshaw's experiment had created a vicious, brutal animal with an almost inconceivable amount of strength. Dr. Bradshaw must have believed the butcher's regained life would last for only a few minutes. Therefore, instead of calling for help, the doctor decided to handle his creation alone.
Now, easy, Benton. Just relax. I'm a doctor. I want to try to help you. Do you understand me? You're in my laboratory. The execution was carried out and you were declared dead. I tried an experiment on you and brought you back to life, although I didn't intend that. Now, you've had a great shock. Now come and sit down. Now, be quiet. Now, come and sit down. Take it easy. That's the boy. Careful. His reactions are violent.
How do you explain this?
Each cell must have multiplied 100 times, perhaps thousands. His strength is unbelievable. No, it's too late for the amyl nitrite. I want to get some blood samples, make some tests on him, find out what's happened. Get me a syringe.
Why won't the needle penetrate the skin?
Tissue must be nearly a solid mass of cells.
How are we going to get the blood sample?
Surgically, perhaps. Now, take it easy. You can't leave here now. I'm responsible for your being alive.
Towards the end of this case, Captain Lauder and I found out the doctor and his assistant had been murdered. But I'm getting ahead of my story. The butcher didn't know how he had been brought back from the dead, and he didn't care. All he knew, he was alive. Then this monster-made man started thinking about Los Angeles. On that very night back in Los Angeles, I decided to stop playing detective for a little while. I went to the burlesque house to ask Eva to have dinner with me. After all, the butcher was dead, and if I got lucky, sooner or later I figured Paul Lowe would lead me to the stolen payroll. In a way, that possibility made me even feel better.
It's not fair to watch the show from backstage.
Next time I'll pay admission.
I take it by that remark you like my routine.
Yeah, you're pretty good. What I can't figure out, though, is why you stay in a place like this. It shouldn't be hard for someone like you to get a job in a class spot.
If you weren't a detective, I'd be willing to bet with a line like that your next remark would be, how about dinner?
Well, not exactly dinner, but a hamburger might be a good idea.
If you're asking in an official capacity, I can't say no.
I'm off duty.
For the past 6 months, all I've ever called you is Lieutenant Chasen. Do you have a first name?
Dick.
Give me 10 minutes for a quick change, because you've just made yourself a date, Lieutenant. I mean, Dick. You know something, Dick? I haven't had hamburger in the front seat of an automobile with a guy in a lot of years.
Well, from now on, we'll do it more often.
It's funny. I always figured a policeman wasn't really a human being. I mean, unless he was arresting someone or trying to solve a case, he was unhappy.
Shows you how wrong you are.
In fact, everyone on the force gets fed up occasionally with the job they do. Maybe we're more human than anyone else. We see so much trouble, we get to hate the word. But as long as the world's filled with people, there'll have to be men who enforce the laws.
What made you join the department?
Now who's making with the questions?
No, honest, I'd like to know.
Well, it's really a very short story. When I got out of the Air Corps, I knocked around for a while. Well, I went to work for an oil company. One day, I went back to college on the GI Bill.
Just before graduation, I noticed all about the police department exams. Seemed a pretty good thing to do with your life, so I took the exams, passed, then went on from there.
If I ask one more question, will you give me a straight answer?
Try me.
Am I still part of the Charles Benton investigation? I mean, right now.
I don't think so. As far as the department's concerned, when Benton was executed, the case was marked closed. But inside of me, that's not good enough.
I don't follow you.
Well, the $600,000 is still missing. And a fast-talking underworld lawyer like Paul Lowe is walking around a free man. Someday, no matter how long it takes, I'll get him and the money. Until I do, the Benton case for me is not closed.
I give you my word, Dick. Charles Benton never told me anything about the money.
Oh, I've been sure of that for a long time. But how did you ever get mixed up with anyone like the butcher?
As trouble ever started, just happened. I had a roommate who used to date Benton all the time. One day she packed and left for Chicago. Benton carried a torch for her, and he used my shoulder to cry on. First thing I knew, we were having dinner together, and a few weeks later, I was labeled by the police as this #1 suspect and Benton's girl. But it was never like that. I made only one mistake. I felt sorry for him.
You mean, until he was arrested for the robbery and the killing, you had no idea how he earned a living?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I only went out with Benton a couple of times. And all we ever talked about was Madge, my old roommate. The last time I saw him, he tried to get too friendly, and that's when I told him he had the wrong girl. But like I said, I'd already made my mistake.
What about the burlesque house? How do you two fit together?
You sound like a lot of other people. I left a small town a couple of years ago because I won a beauty contest, and the first prize was a screen test.
After which, nothing happened?
That's right. Only, it was pretty rough. And then one day I read an ad about girls wanted for a burlesque show. I auditioned and I got the job. You know something? It's like any other job. If you're looking for trouble, you can find it even in a schoolroom.
Well, when the screen test didn't work out, though, why didn't you go on home?
Well, first you have to have a home to go back to. My folks are dead, so Los Angeles was as good as any place else. I don't know about you, but I do 8 shows a day, and at this hour I'm bushed.
I know what you mean. Mind if I drive you home?
No. And I'll tell you something else. I haven't minded anything about tonight. Not even the hamburger.
I kept playing tag with Lowe. He made 4 telephone calls. 3 of them didn't interest me, but one did. The one to Joe Marcelli. I watched Joe head for his meeting with Lowe, and for some unknown reason, I began to get the feeling that this case was finally about to explode in my favor.
You see what I mean? Well, look at that, will you? I seen him stagger on 2 legs, but he's doing it on 4.
Shut up, you flea bag.
Well, look who's calling names. At least I ain't a squealer, a stoolie.
I warned you before. All right, Harry, that's enough. I'll take care of him. I want to talk to him.
Okay, Mr. Lowe. But any future business you've got with this psycho, take care of it upstairs in your office. He keeps showing around here, sooner or later he's going to get slugged, cripple or no cripple.
All right, shut up, Joe. Sit down.
I need a shot, bad.
You'll get one after I talk to you. You sober enough to understand?
Yeah, I run out of dough.
No wonder. Look at you. You used to be the best torch man in town. Now I don't think you could crack a safe if you knew the combination.
No jobs. Nobody wants me since I turned stakes on Benton. That's your doing. You talked me into
All right,
it.
quit crying. I got a job for you. If you can stay off that stuff long enough.
You know I can if I've got a job. How much? What is it?
It's $2 grand in it for you.
Where?
Right near where he pulled the job. Interested?
$2 grand ain't much out of 600,000.
There'll be other expenses. Besides, that money's plenty of it. Now, you want it or do I get another boy?
I'll do it. How soon do you want me to go to work?
Set it up for tomorrow night. Call me before noon. I'm going to the races. 1. And that's all. The job's over.
Was walking slowly toward Los Angeles. He'd traveled through wooded hills to prevent being seen by anyone. Finally, he came to a quiet road. He stopped to get his bearings. And then he saw her. He saw something else. An automobile. For the butcher, that rang a bell. With a car, he knew by the next afternoon he'd be in Los Angeles in plenty of time to catch up with the 3 men who had double-crossed him.
Gentleman to be helping strangers in distress. I hope you don't mind me using the babe here as bait. Quite a dish, isn't she? But that's what she gets paid for. Bait, that is. Yes, sir. She's a real shaker artist of my outfit. Carnival man myself. Just call me Connie. Yeah. Well, friend, we're in a little bit of difficulty here. Got a flat tire, brand new car, no tools in the back. Why, some of these dealers make my carnival grifters look like babes in the woods. Holy. Say, who you with, friend? Let it down. Let it down. No matter who you with, friend, believe me, I can do better for both of us. I'll make a fortune for the both of us. Oh!
An hour later, the San Francisco Police Department sent out an APB. Squads were sent to various parts of the countryside. Were thrown up to catch the cold-blooded killer the hysterical girl had described. Each squad kept reporting back to central headquarters, and each of their stories was the same. So far, none of them had spotted the car the killer was driving. Orders were given to shoot to kill, because from the girls' further accounts, they realized they were dealing with a maniac.
this information. We'll answer all of your questions. If I can be of any further service, let me know. Sincerely, J.I. Louder, Captain Police, L.A.
Here's another all points from CHP, Captain.
These reports sound like they come from a bunch of loonies.
You sure do. There it is.
Sergeant.
Yeah.
I want Lieutenant Chasen to look these over as soon as he comes in.
All right, Captain.
The next morning, I read the stories of the brutal murder of the 2 police officers. I also read the witness's statement about the bullets having no effect upon the killer. I felt sorry for the witness, and I thought about how easily a person's mind can become confused when suddenly they receive a brutal shock. I didn't believe a man existed who could not be stopped by a slug from a .45. Good morning, Captain.
You and the rest of the force are going on 24-hour duty. Seen the headlines?
You mean this guy that's running amok up north?
Yeah, the latest report, he's killed 2 police officers. Made a getaway in a green coupe heading south. I've got a hunch this killer's gonna be our baby. He could be in town right now.
Yeah.
You better get started, Lieutenant.
Okay.
Any new leads on that hold-up money?
I think the girl can probably be counted out. If any of the others are wise, they're keeping mighty quiet.
Well, let it ride for now. The whole force is gonna be on the spot until we catch this killer. Newspapers will have a field day.
We were wrong about 2 things. The killer was already in our city, and we didn't know he was Butcher Benton. He headed straight for Eva Martin. He went to her dressing room to get back the map he had left in the envelope with her. He wanted first to check his money, then catch up with Lowe and the others.
Can't be. You do look like him. Only different somehow. It is you. Why didn't somebody tell me? What's happened, Charles? Those look like bullet holes. Are they? There isn't even a mark. I opened it like you told me. I found the $50. I didn't know why you left him. Paul didn't know why he was here. Don't think crazy.
The name of Paul triggered his hate. He left her dressing room and started for Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli's place. Because he knew, with them out of the way, Paul Lowe couldn't open the strong box where the money was hidden. He thought of Squeamy and Joe first. He was saving Paul Lowe for last.
borrow your eyebrow pencil?
Operator, get me police headquarters. Lieutenant Chasen, please. When do you expect him? Well, tell him Charles Benton is alive, and even bullets can't stop him. I'm not crazy. Just say a friend of Charles, he'll know.
After leaving a message for me, Eva telephoned Squeamy Ellis. She tried to tell him the butcher was alive and on his way over to kill him. Squeamy didn't believe her, and in a way you couldn't blame him. Who in their right mind would believe a man had returned from the dead? What Squeamy actually believed was that the butcher, before his execution, had hired a killer to carry out his threat.
You sick? What? You don't look so good to me.
10 minutes, Eva.
All right. Say, Eva, I could take over the matinee trick for you. What? It's easy. Look, Eva, I can do it. Scub-up-de-doo-doo-doo. Oh, on. Francine, I just thought of something. Yeah?
Eva agreed to let Francine do the show. She hoped she'd be able to interrupt the butcher before he arrived at Squeamy's hotel. Or, failing that, at least be able to warn him to stay out of sight.
You wanted me, Captain?
Yeah, I just had a rundown on those fingerprints, the stolen car up north. We got nothing on the driver who was killed or the woman with him. Take a good look at these.
There's something funny about these.
Yeah. The boys in the lab can't figure it out either. Those are the killers. They were found on the steering wheel. Look like they'd been stamped in with a steel die.
They sure do.
These are Butcher Benton's.
What? Well, they look the same to me. How do the lab boys explain that?
They don't. Their best guess is a twin brother. An identical twin could have the same pattern of whorls with only slight variations. Ever hear of the butcher having a twin brother?
No.
Even if he did, it wouldn't explain these freak prints.
You didn't pick up your message, Lieutenant. Some wacky dame calls you. And she says Charles Benton is alive, and bullets won't stop him.
If we buy the twin theory.
Who was she? Where'd she see him?
Well, she wouldn't leave her name. Sounded kind of hysterical to me. Said she was a friend of the butcher's.
Eva Martin.
Get over at the Follies and see what that girl knows.
Yeah.
Some guys have all the luck. I never drew an assignment to the Follies.
Meanwhile, the butcher headed for Squeamy's hotel. He didn't seem to be in any particular hurry. Actually, he seemed like any normal person, on his way to work or on his way home. He rode up Angel's Flight, arrived at the top, scanned the hotel building, and then noticed the only exit from Squeamy's apartment, a fire escape. butcher was figuring his next step. And as he looked at the dead cop, he thought about Paul Lowe, the next man on his list.
Seen Joe Marcelli?
Not since last night when I told him I didn't want him around here no more.
Give me a shot. Look, I need help. Just found out that Benton hired a killer to get me. He's after Joe, too.
Then drink up and get out. I don't want no trouble around my place.
You're a real pal.
Drink up and get out, I said.
Operator, get me the police! Police! Yes!
What's happened?
A guy named Squeamy got thrown from the 5th floor. He's deader than a mackerel. Customer of mine.
You mean Squeamy Ellis?
Yeah, that's it.
Just Squeamy. No one else was killed.
Ain't one enough?
I tell you, the bullets never even phased him. He must have been wearing a bulletproof vest.
God help us when the papers get a hold of this. Keep an officer on duty here till you hear from me. We'll get a stakeout on Joe Marcelli.
I'd like to talk to Joe. Lauder, I'm going to call San Quentin. Suppose Benton is alive.
Every available man's been put on the case now. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Anything new?
Report on Dr. Bradshaw, owner of the station wagon. The San Francisco police located his laboratory in the basement of an electrical power receiving station.
Bradshaw, what's he know?
He's dead. And another man, too, his assistant. The lab is a shambles. But now we're getting some action from San Francisco. Benton's body never arrived at the mortuary where it was supposed to go. An attendant there finally broke down, admitted he picked up some quick cash by handing the body over to a man he was unable to identify. The man was driving a station wagon.
Blasted man, the chief's on my neck, and the commissioners are on his, and the mayor's on theirs. Now, am I supposed to tell him that our killer is a dead man?
They found a notebook in Bradshaw's lab. It ties his experiments in with a Professor Dwiggins at Caltech. I hope to hear from Dwiggins soon.
Captain, report from the valley on a hysterical woman. Reports the presence of the killer. There's the location.
Let's go.
You and your boyfriend had a little fight, and he got out of the car to take a walk. You noticed that he walked down toward the sump area in the direction where you'd seen those lights a short while before.
What happened then, miss? Please try to tell us.
Well, I just sat there a few minutes, I guess. I was pretty mad. Then there was a loud crash, like heavy metal, sort of, from down here. I got out of the car to get a better look. I heard Jimmy cry out something. I couldn't make out the words. Then down here, in a patch of light, was Jimmy. And coming toward him was this man. Big man. Lifted Jimmy up over his head like he didn't weigh a thing. Jimmy screamed. Just once, before he broke Jimmy's back. I heard it snap, not far away. Then I started running till I found this house. They let me use the phone.
Thank you, miss. We'll see that you get home right now.
O'Malley, see that the young lady gets home all right.
Paul Lowe, while driving to his office, heard a radio commentator report the murder of Joe Marcelli. And what shocked him most was when the broadcast identified the killer as possibly being the butcher. Lowe headed straight for Eva Martin at the Burlesque Theater.
Oh, you gave me a start, Mr. Lowe.
What are you doing here? Where's Eva?
Oh, I'm taking her place. I'm going to wear her costumes. What's it to you?
I asked you, where's Eva?
Hey, don't get physical. And watch your tone of voice, Buster. I told you, little Eva isn't here.
I could see that for myself. Where is she?
She's at police headquarters. That's where she is.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Captain Lauder's still with the mayor. The killer dropped out of sight. He was last seen in the Hollywood area. Yes, sir. We know he's dangerous. Every angle's being covered. Yes, sir. I'll tell him.
Yeah, see how these fit.
Low heels.
I'm sorry, it's the best our wardrobe department can afford. Any idea how soon the captain will be back?
Now, look, I'm going to see the captain. I'll have to wait here all night.
Paul. Paul, Charles killed Squeamy and Joe.
Joe, too? Benton?
He's alive. I saw him, but nobody will believe me.
I'm checking it. My guess is whoever killed them is on the trail of the money, Lowe. Now, maybe you better start talking if you know anything about it.
I don't know anything.
Did the butcher have a brother?
No brother.
It was Charles. I saw the tattoo on his arm.
Look, I demand police protection.
Where's the money, Lowe?
You heard me. I demand protection. I know my rights.
We put stakeouts on your office and home.
Well, that's not enough.
It's enough as far as we're concerned.
Now you gonna book me, Sergeant?
Dan, throw away the key.
Thank you.
Come up with anything yet, Dick?
Oh, we've checked every hotel, motel, and rooming house in town. We've run a cross-check on every hangout Butcher ever used. Net results, blank.
This is incredible. We not only discover a dead man turned killer, but it's beginning to look like he plays ghost, too. He's somewhere in this city, and if we have to take it apart brick by brick, we've got to get him.
I may be way off, but I think Paul Lowe could tell us a lot.
Maybe. It's a cinch he's not going to.
Well, suppose he had no alternative.
You better grab some coffee. Your mind's beginning to play tricks on you.
No, now, wait a minute. When Lowe came to us for police protection, it was because he was scared stiff the Butcher would add him to the list of Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli.
Go on.
It figures, too. When he slugged the sergeant, he knew we'd book him right away. Oh, this Lowe's a pretty cute character. But we can play the same game.
You mean we'll threaten to release him?
Well, not exactly. You tell him you realize that he was excited, that throwing the punch was accidental. Tell him we're not going to make a charge, that he's completely released.
Lieutenant, you know we can't do that. Lowell made his first mistake when he hit the sergeant, and that'll get him a year. As far as the department's concerned, at least it's a small victory.
If my hunch is right, Lowe won't want to be on the streets with the Butcher looking for him. And he may talk, and talk a lot. Enough maybe for us to get rid of him permanently. Even lead us to the Butcher.
If he's frightened enough, that might work. But if it doesn't... No, Dick, I'm not going to release him. I want him out of my way so bad I can taste it, but not bad enough to be responsible for getting him killed.
The good thing about that, Captain, is the fact we know it, but Lowe doesn't.
Let's give it a try.
All right, Lowe. Come on out.
I think you'll find everything in there. You're free to go, Mr. Lowe.
Wait a minute. Who do you think you're kidding? You arrested me for assaulting an officer. Court, I'll plead guilty. With luck, I might get off with 6 months.
For a lawyer, you're forgetting a very important point. If no charge is made, there's no trial. It was a tough day for everyone. We figured your nerves were on edge, and when you threw the punch, you didn't know what you were doing. I've squared everything with the sergeant. It's all over, all forgotten.
Yeah? Why'd you bring a stenographer?
Simply because I wanted a record of our conversation at the time of your release. Okay, Lowe, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Once out on those streets and I'm a dead man. You let me go, you'll be responsible for murder.
Oh, come off it, Lowe. You're imagining things.
You know the Butcher threatened to kill me. You set me free, he'll do it.
Well, that's just a risk we'll have to take. But the way I look at it, Mr. Lowe, you'll be okay.
Look, Captain, I'll make a deal with you. You keep me here and I'll tell you how to recover the money. Maybe even catch the Butcher.
No deals, Lowe. You'd probably tell us anything just to stall for time. Come on, let's get out of here.
Now, wait a minute. All right. I'll tell you the truth. Start taking this down. I, Paul Lowe, hired Butcher Benton, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli to pull off the armored car holdup.
And then Lowe continued with his confession. He told us about finding the map. He showed us the exact location of where the Butcher had hidden the stolen payroll. And he gave us a most important answer. The explanation as to how the Butcher was able to elude detection. His means of escape was the sewer system beneath our city. The department went to work fast. Every police squad in the city was detailed to cover a specific area. Every entrance and exit to the Los Angeles city sewer system of 700 miles was covered. Captain Lauder and I, along with several other squads, headed for the entrance where, according to the map, Butcher had hidden the money. Our job was to stop him, and that made me think of one specific question. When we found him, Could this monster be stopped? I, for one, wasn't sure.
Everything all set, Lieutenant?
City engineers mapped out each possible exit. A squad of officers are spotted at every point. If the butcher can be caught, now's the time.
Well, after I talked to Caltech, I called on the fire department for a little help. The professors thought a flamethrower might stop him.
Flamethrower?
I suppose our boys have had a chance to join our squads by now. I see we have one with us here.
Have you thought about what'll happen if this doesn't work?
No. I've been praying too hard that it will work. This is where we split up. I'll go straight ahead.
If this map's right, we're off our course. We'll have to backtrack.
Let him have it.
And the tremendous shock of electricity that brought the butcher back to life destroyed him. The $600,000 stolen in the armored truck robbery has been recovered. Case closed. Well, here are the scientist's comments for your records. I had to fill in a few spots with my own guesses, but I guess that's about the size of it.
Did you get any sleep?
Oh, some. Not much.
How's the girl today?
Well, I called the hospital about an hour ago. She'd gone.
Gone? Where?
Well, she told him she was a working girl and that she'd been away from the job too long already.
Quite a girl.
Yeah. Say, how about that time off I've got coming?
48 hours, beginning right now. Get some rest, Dick.
something, Dick? The past 72 hours seem like a bad dream. That rest in the hospital today really gave me a new lease on life. Now that it's over, I can't believe it actually happened.
The important thing is to remember it is all over.
I suppose you'll be assigned to another case. I'll have to give up hamburgers in the front seat of the car for steaks in a restaurant.
No, I've thought about that. In fact, I decided to do something about it. I started by talking the captain into a short holiday, and just about an hour ago, I got you fired.
What? What did you do that for?
I figured that being my wife would take up all of your time.
Even if I wanted to say no, I couldn't. You're not supposed to say no to a detective.
I figured that, too.
3 minutes till showtime. Why not add to your enjoyment with a delicious confection and drink at our attractive refreshment stand? Minutes till showtime. Tempt your taste with the wide variety of mouth-watering snacks available at popular prices at our refreshment stand. Till showtime. Satisfy yourself with a thirst-quenching drink. Your favorite beverage awaits you at our refreshment stand. The show is about to start, folks, but the refreshment stand will remain open for your pleasure.
LA controls, come in LA. Do you read me? Come in LA, over. This is 7557 Tango. Need LA visibility reading. Can anyone read me? Over.
Santa Barbara control to Tango. Santa Barbara control to Tango. Do not attempt landing. Repeat, do not attempt landing at Los Angeles. Change course. Get out of LA immediately. Get out of LA area. Divert north. Get out of LA. Divert north.
Oh, brother, this must be the granddaddy of all storms. Easy now. Anybody here? Come on, you guys, wake up! Operator! This is 7557 Tango. Come in, LA. Come in. Well, where did you drop from?
I'm Professor Galbraith. These are my daughters, Lisa and Bonnie.
Tom Gregory. Bonnie? Lisa?
Were you able to contact anyone on your plane radio?
I had Santa Barbara for a minute, but they died out. What's going on here?
Oh, get in, Mr. Gregory.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I've got to check my plane in.
Mr. Gregory, I'm sure you realize there's nobody here except us.
Mr. Gregory, will you please get in?
Well, at least take me to a phone. That one over there is out of order.
We'll go back to the laboratory, Lisa.
All right.
But will somebody please tell me what's happened?
Don't you really know?
No, I don't. Would you like to tell me?
Well, first the slime people came, and then the whole army came to fight them, and they lost. Then the slime men built a big wall, but before it got hardened, Los Angeles was evacuated, and everybody's gone but the slime men.
And
us.
Well, why are you here?
Oh, we were up in the hills at the cabin. By the time we heard about evacuating, the wall had closed up. So we're stuck. But Dad'll get us out. He's a science professor.
Well, that's about the way it happened. And you actually came through that, huh?
Well, I came through something rough, but it wasn't a solid wall.
Well, no, it's more like a dome. And it covers the top part of the city as well. Now, we've always known that there are fish in the ocean, haven't we?
Oh, no, now, wait. Would you kind of let me out right here?
Now, wait a minute. This is no joke. There are quite a few million people who wish it were. Look over there. But what we are faced with now is an invasion from a race of people who have lived right underneath our feet.
Professor, I know something has happened, but have you ever seen these slime people?
No, not yet.
Look over there.
Look at them. She's dead, too.
Seeing those men back there, I'm ready to believe. But slime men who build a dome around a city...
And you're the only one to get through.
Okay, but you've never seen them, right?
No.
Well, maybe we can. I'm a newscaster, sports mostly. Why don't we go down to the TV station? There's bound to be film on this.
Oh, you're that Tom Gregory.
How about it, Professor?
I think it's a splendid idea. Perhaps we may be able to get some additional data that'll be valuable to us.
I'll be darned. I'm sorry, Professor. I guess I didn't want to believe you. Here we are. The slime people. You wait here and I'll put the film on the projector.
Oh, Dad, why did all of this have to happen to us?
Now, Lisa, the important thing is to keep calm and not lose our heads. Now, let's watch this film and see if we can learn anything about their mysterious wall.
Here's the late bulletin. Ladies and gentlemen, 12 persons have been found murdered on and near the beaches tonight. All beach communities are being alerted. If you are in the beach area, do not leave your homes. As a special service, I'm informed now that we are setting up a remote unit on the spot. We'll bring you first-hand news of this tragedy. Stay tuned for future bulletins. We're at the scene of still another murder. It's like a nightmare here. The body of Mr. James Wenban, a young engineer, was found not 20 minutes ago on this spot. Is Miss Castillo here? Miss Castillo, can I speak to you, please? You witnessed this, didn't you?
Yes, from my window. I saw it. It was horrible.
Exactly what did you see?
That man, he got out of his car, and they came at him from the sewers.
What came at him?
The things, they killed him! And he screamed!
Miss Castillo. Miss Castillo? That was Miss Castillo, eyewitness to the latest murder. We'll stay by our unit to hear our mobile unit for further reports. You stay tuned to KTTV. Vince Williams signing off for now. The report of large monstrous creatures roaming about the fog of our city and committing mass murder has been confirmed. The military forces today evacuated all the beach areas. They are now engaged in hand-to-hand combat with the creatures at this very minute. It is believed that they are all within this area now, north of Santa Monica. However, residents of all areas are warned to stay indoors and barricade their homes. Do not attempt, according to authorities, to evacuate at this time. Stay in your homes. The fighting should be over by this morning. Stay indoors tonight. We've canceled all broadcasts to bring you information about the fighting. We've asked Dr. Timothy Breaux to our studio tonight. He has seen the creatures and has been in consultation with the Army. Dr. Breaux, we have late reports from several sources about these creatures, but you saw them. Are they from outer space? Are they animals? What are they?
I believe they are a form of animal life, but not from outer space.
Then where are they from?
The ones I saw came from underground, out of the sewers.
The sewers?
Yes. It's my theory, and one now held by the authorities, that these creatures have existed in the subterranean areas.
But why have they attacked us?
We have been doing extensive underground testing, new weapons and nuclear devices. I believe that this has seriously disturbed their former homes. They have been forced by us to seek shelter above ground. That is why we have fog.
But how do they make fog?
I really don't know. But one thing is certain. The ring of fog that they have thrown around and above the city is an attempt to permanently lower our temperature so that they can live forever above ground.
Dr. Bro, exactly what do these creatures look like?
They're large, huge, prehistoric, covered with scales and covered with slime.
The slime people. Excuse me, Doctor. I have a late bulletin here. We have a report that reinforcements have arrived to join the forces now fighting the slime people. More units are on their way across the country. Residents are warned not to leave their homes. Repeat, stay indoors until further notice. Our remote unit is now at the thickest point of the fog, not 200 feet from here. This area has been searched and reported clear of slime people, although the battle still rages north of the city. Casualties have been tremendous in these 2 days of fighting. A ring of men has now been set around the city at all points of the dome of fog. Here in the quiet area, men are working trying to clear the area of the fog. It is believed that if we do clear the fog, the battle will be over. Meantime, planes are overhead, seeding the clouds and hoping that rain will clear the air. I hope I'm still visible in here. It can't be. It's hardened. The fog is hardened. Somebody get in here, quick. In there, quick, get everybody out. It's horrible. It's thickening. You saw it. There's a man in the fog. It's hardened. It's a solid wall in there. Colonel, can you tell me what's happening, sir?
Well, the fog seems to have turned to stone all around the city.
What about the Army?
They're on the other side of the wall now. They've been forced out completely. Looks as if the slime people have won for now. Oh, are you on television?
Yes, sir, we are, right there.
Well, here are official orders for complete evacuation immediately. All civilian and military personnel must leave the area. I repeat, all civilian and military personnel must leave the area. There are openings in the fog wall to the south and east, and we've set up emergency shelters on the other side. Of course, we will try to continue penetrating the fog wall after everybody is out.
Thank you, Colonel. That's it. Everybody evacuate to the south or east. Evacuate immediately.
Well, that's the way it all began. Oh, do you have any more?
Yeah, there's one more.
Looters, after our money or... Tom, they're not our problem now. It's getting close to the dew point. You mean they'll be coming out soon? Well, let's get to Studio 1. It's got double doors. Hurry up.
Over there!
Am I glad to see you people. They're coming by the hundreds out there.
Tom, we don't have much time.
They're breaking in the doors.
They must have seen me.
Come on, down here.
Push. There we go. Come on, everybody in here now. Now, close it up.
You got it. It's moving.
Help me with this door. Okay. Come on, follow me in here.
Tom, do you think that'll hold him?
Don't worry, honey. I just hope we keep getting power.
Incidentally, my name's Calvin Johnson. You can just call me Cal.
Oh, Professor Galbraith's son. My daughters, Lisa and Bonnie, and this is Tom Gregory.
All right.
Sure. Odds are getting mighty unfair out there. Sure glad I ran into you.
I guess we're all lucky to be in here.
Well, in the meantime, please be my guest. Oh, come on, girl.
What are you doing?
We left some looters behind in the projection room. They're no friends of mine, but at least we can warn them. Listen to me. If you're still in there, look out. Barricade the doors. Get the seats up against them.
Shut up! Shut up!
Professor, would you mind sitting over there next to Bonnie? I'm going to try and get a message out.
Tom? I doubt very much whether anything will get through that dome. But there's no harm trying.
Cal, swing that monitor around this way, will you? Now, if our picture is getting through, we'll see it right there.
Are we going to be on television?
I hope so, Bonnie. Here. If you'll hold that card right up to camera, okay? Cal, you can sit there on the arm right next to the professor. Now, just relax, and I'll switch on the camera. Oh, and let's all keep our fingers crossed, huh? There we are, we're on. This is KTTV Studios in Hollywood. If you are receiving this signal, please contact authorities and us if at all possible.
There's nothing on the monitor. Does that mean they can't hear us?
Well, they can't see us, that's for sure. You know, there's a slight chance they might pick up the audio. I'll give it a whirl anyway. This is KTTV Studios in Hollywood to Mount Wilson. We are being attacked by the slime people. They have us walled in the city. If you have any information about this wall, please contact us immediately.
If anybody's listening, this is no joke. I'm a Marine. I was fighting these slime people and was knocked out. I guess they thought I was dead and left me there. The slime people made a fog, and the fog turned to a wall. If anyone knows how to get through this thing, then I'm sure that there's a few other people just like us that still have hope.
Gee, Cal, you really fought with them?
Do you think anybody heard us? Ah! What's wrong?
We're losing power fast.
Where's he going, Dad?
I think he's trying to conserve electricity.
Well, that'll last us through the night, I hope.
He's dead. Nothing.
I was hoping we could find out what was going on outside the dome.
Well, maybe Cal can help us. Cal, did you actually see the wall?
I saw it all right. 1 minute there was just a fog, and the next it got thick and hard.
Well, did you touch it? Was it hot or cold or rough or smooth or what?
I didn't get close enough. The slime men were coming back, and all I saw was... Well, anyway, the fog kept coming in all around, and I didn't see anything else. That's when I came back here. I hid all last night and spent a day trying to find out if there's anybody else besides me that was alive in here.
Was there, besides us?
I ran across some looters and a couple of people that were going crazy trying to get out. And some that was so scared they wouldn't even talk to me.
Anyone else?
Not alive.
Well, I suggest that we try to get some rest. Tomorrow, Cal can take us to where he first saw the wall. Now, we'll get hold of every chemical we possibly can to try and see what penetrates it. There ought to be one.
Ought to be. Professor, there's got to be.
I'll take first watch.
There you are, Cal.
Bonnie? Bonnie, why aren't you sleeping like the others?
I couldn't sleep. Just knowing those things are out there gives me the creeps.
I know, but I'll warn you in plenty of time if anything happens. Now, you go on back with the others. We're going to have a big day tomorrow.
I'd rather stay with you. Don't you want me to?
Sure, but
Well, then it's all settled.
there is something I wanted to ask you. Did you have a boyfriend before all this happened?
I had lots of dates, but there was no one special.
Do you care?
No.
I was just wondering, your dad was acting kind of funny. Did he care that I came along?
He's just worried about getting us out of here. I'm sure he didn't mind. He wouldn't have left anybody out there.
Am I just anybody?
I don't think so. You're so brave. I mean, fighting and everything.
I didn't do any more than what my buddies would have done.
I don't think so.
Bonnie? Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I don't know. I think I kind of liked it.
I want you to know one thing, though. I'm not the kind of guy that just goes around kissing any girl.
I know.
I'm glad because, well, when we get out of here, I want to see a lot more of you. But right now, I've got a job to do.
I know.
Gee whiz. You know, as long as you're sitting here, I don't even want to think about slime people. You better get out of here. Right now. You hear?
Okay.
Bonnie? Good night.
Good night.
Professor? There's no sign of them anywhere outside.
Oh, is it cooler than yesterday?
Yeah, I think it is. Does that mean that... Oh, no.
Yeah. They're trying to bring our temperature down to a constant dew point. And that way they'll be able to circulate on the surface both day and night.
I checked your station wagon, sir. It hasn't been touched. My car's there, too.
Good.
All right. Come on, my sleeping beauties. Up and at 'em. Here we go.
Oh, good morning, Tom.
Hi.
Good morning.
What do you suggest we do now, sir?
We'll have less time than we had yesterday. We've got to break that wall and get through in a matter of a few hours.
Lead the way.
Now, I've got a list of things here that we'll need. This, plus the chemicals that I'll get from the laboratory, will give us a start.
That's an awful lot, Dad. Can we get it all in one car?
We've got mine, too. It's in the garage.
I suggest that we divide up. That'll give us a chance to get this shopping done much quicker.
Good idea.
Cal, you take my station wagon. Find the nearest surplus store and get these items.
Yes, sir.
He'll need help with all that, Dad. I'll go with him.
All right, Bonnie. Take good care of it, Cal.
I will, sir. I promise. Come on, Copilot.
Come on, honey. Here we go. Professor?
See, Tom, this wall that they've thrown around the city is evidently some sort of dome-like affair. Otherwise, we would have military planes bombing us from above.
Have you any idea how they make it?
With some sort of machine or mechanism, they probably inject some element into a controlled air mass. Now, this combines chemically with an element in our atmosphere, probably nitrogen, thereby forming a solid compound. Oh, Lisa, you better pack enough food supplies for a couple of days.
Oh, right, Dad. You know, poor little Bonnie must just be famished.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get busy in the lab.
How about me making us some coffee? Where is it?
Right here.
You know, for someone strong enough to take all this, you're quite a gal.
And for someone who's trying to get us out of all of this, I think you should have more important things on your mind.
Now, that's asking for an awful lot. Penetrating that wall may prove to be a very valuable experiment. If anything like this ever happens again, the whole world will have the answer right at their fingertips.
You want us like being the daughter of a scientist?
Well, it's not dull. Here, let me help you.
Now take a left right here at this next corner, Tom. It's the shortcut we always take.
Right. Professor, was that wall anywhere near...
Look out!
We did our best, sir. We ran into a gang of people looting stores. They were getting too close, so we had to leave. Well, what now, sir?
To the wall. We surveyed it from our house.
Hey, Tom.
Our best stop...
Tom Gregory, old chap.
Tom? Who's that?
It's Norman Tolliver. He's a great writer, but the biggest troublemaker I've ever known. Besides, I think he's a potential psycho.
I say, are you driving this old worn-out heap?
It goes, Tolliver.
Well, I suppose it'll have to do. Oh, would you mind assisting me with the only faithful old friend I have left in this world?
We'd better go, Tom. Tolliver, have you heard of the slime people?
Of course. It's all a lot of nonsense. I've been right over there in my cabin all the time, and I haven't seen a one of them. Although I would like to, if they exist. I've decided to do a book exposing all the insanity that's going on around here.
A book? Sir, you stick around here and you'll have a lot of material. First hand.
I shall expose these idiots who run, these fools. Evacuation. If there are any beings, they're probably as harmless as ants.
He is nuts.
Don't leave him, Tom.
Come on, Tolliver. I'll show you all the slime people you want to see. Get in.
I'll go along with you. If you're going downtown, I can gather some material. Please give me my little love.
No. I'm afraid he's not on the list.
Tom. There it is. Somewhere in there is the wall. All right. Cal, you stay here with the girls. Tom, you bring the ropes and the weapons, and we'll go have a look at what our friends have built for us.
Crackpots at the wall.
Well, there's 6 degrees to go. Bonnie, you watch your meter. When it reaches dew point, have Cal fire a shot. Now, we'll give 2 tugs on the rope if we run into any trouble.
Better take this.
Thanks.
Dad, do you think that they'll be in there?
We're only going about 300 feet, just enough to find the wall. All right, let's go. Breathe all right? Well, this is very interesting. Atmosphere seems normal. No lack of oxygen. No trace of poison gas. Keep an eye out for any movement, though.
And slime men?
Yes.
It's only 2 degrees above where Dad made the line, Cal.
Well, keep watching, Bonnie.
Professor, come here. I thought I saw something move down there.
Down there? No, I can't see anything. Let's move on.
It jerked a few times. Now it's pulling away. I'm gonna go and see what happened.
Cal, you can't. Dad told you to stay here.
Tom is probably in there, falling over his own feet, lying inundated in his own blood.
Wait a minute, Lisa!
Lisa! Bonnie! Fade this out, Tolliver.
This is it, Tom. This is their wall. Now, Tom, will you open up those chemicals, please? Now, this is silicon. Apparently no affinity. Try the potassium. It's marked K. There you are. Careful, Tom. Something's coming. That's your department.
Tom, are you all right?
What the devil are you doing here?
What happened?
Bonnie, what's wrong?
I thought you signaled you were in trouble, sir.
Well, we might as well start back. Nothing else we have to use. There are thousands of chemicals that we haven't used, of course. There must be something that'll penetrate that wall, but what?
Where is it, Dad?
Right there, dear. Let's get out of here.
he got a license? Hey, kid. What do you think you're doing? Flying jet?
You realize the situation, sir?
Look, Professor, I've been through a war. I've seen people panic and run 100 times. Maybe 10 times they had a reason. The other 90, they were just stupid, crazed with idiotic fear. Or whichever is the case here, it'll still make a darn good book. I'm going to put you in it too, Professor. Hey, kid, drop me off anywhere here. I've got a hike to jack the beachcombers. I feel an inspiration to start right in. I'll open with you characters in the fog.
Drop Mr. Tolliver off.
This looks fine right here. Maybe they got a typewriter in this joint. So long, characters.
Why are we stopping here? Neurotic or not, it's what he wants.
Tolliver! Come on, nobody's home. Genius waits for no one. I'll break a window. I've never seen anything like it. They're not human. They're monsters.
People. Lots of them.
Get back! Get in!
What the? Oh my gosh, we're out of gas.
Pull up in front of that butcher shop. We'll make a run for it.
Come on, back here's an open door.
Let's hope that'll hold him. I'll see where this one goes just in case. I'll kill you, just like the hero does. It's just a story. Die, you monster! You're not real!
Tom, don't leave him out there! You've got to help him! You can't!
Stop it, Lisa! Stop it!
You can't leave him out there with all those...
Stop it there, Lisa! There's nothing we can do now.
Oh, we should be safe in here. It's a meat locker. Metal door back and front. It should hold them.
What difference does it make? We're locked in this refrigerator with those things out there. We'll either freeze...
That's enough, Bonnie. Now, let's get one thing straight. Tolliver is dead. He had the same chance for safety that we all had. Is that understood? Fear killed Tolliver.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Me too.
All right. Now, if we expect to get out of here in one piece, it's going to take all the nerve we've got and then some.
Tom's right, girls. Now, I don't expect you to act as if nothing was happening, but you've got to keep calm.
All right. Come on, Bonnie. Come on.
Remember, keep cool.
They're good kids. They'll be all right now.
They're wonderful, both of them. Tom, you'd better come with me. We've got to make some plans.
Ooh, what a smell. What is that stuff, Lisa?
Well, it looks as though they were marinating meat.
Tom, did you notice any flashing or a possible electrical field or any heat when you were in the plane?
No, unless you mean my own temperature when I almost took a fast dip into the ocean. I thought I was going swimming, it was so low. Of course, there is a bright side of it. The first chemicals you pick off the shelves just might do it.
Professor? I don't see any slime, man.
Tom, what did you say about your landing?
Well, the plane dove to the water. It almost touched it.
We can break their wall with sodium chloride. Tom already did it.
Well, what's sodium chloride?
Sodium chloride is table salt. You know, salt has to be the answer, because the dome cannot become solid for a good number of feet above the ocean. The spray from the salt water won't permit it. And that's how Tom got through.
Then why aren't the Navy subs coming in then?
They probably haven't stumbled onto it yet.
Is there enough salt here, Dad?
I hope.
You know, that plane was pretty well watered down. Now, why don't we find everything we can to make a vehicle?
But that'll take hours. And we'll still have to find a car. We can't just walk through slime men looking for more salt. Look, Monty, I know your father said not to go out, but darn it, it'll take them hours to make that thing. We need a real car. Something we could throw a salt-soaked sheet on and really get out of here. I want to go, Bud. I haven't done a darn thing to help. I'll find a car and bring it back.
I'll go with you.
No, you stay here. And don't tell them I've gone. They just come looking.
Why should I just sit here and not do anything either? Let me come, Cal. I can help you.
Okay. But you stay close to me all the time.
Okay.
We gotta stay over this way. Back there's the wall. You stay far away from it. Over there. We're in business.
Those crazy kids walked right out. Well, they must be near. It's only a minute since they left. Unless...
Oh, Tom, let's go and find them, please.
No, you stay here. You work in the car, both of you. It makes more sense that way. Honey, hand me that gun, huh? Take care of our girl.
Right. You be careful, Tom.
I will.
Bonnie! Bonnie! Cal, watch out! Break the lamp! Professor! Professor, open up! Open up!
Bonnie? Cal, where's Bonnie?
I don't know. She was right there with me, and then she was gone.
You didn't see any sign of Cal. She's not dead.
Oh, no. Not Bonnie.
I think they've taken her. Probably to try and lure us out in the open. As long as they keep her alive, they know we'll come out after her.
Oh, where do you think you're going? I'm going out there after her. I got her into this. Now I'll get her out. See this? They used it on us. I use it right back on them. Get back here!
Don't touch it, Tom. That's their secret. They're self-sealing.
They're what?
You mean a bullet makes a hole and closes up, is that right?
Basically, yes. That accounts for the cap on the lance. When they fight among themselves, the cap is removed. The lance is hollow, therefore the hole doesn't close.
Okay, now we know. You can sit around and talk if you want to, but I'm going to go after Bonnie.
Well, you're not going to help her by getting yourself killed. Those servals are right outside that door. They'll get you in a minute.
Well, we just can't let them have her.
I'll bet they've got a headquarters nearby. Tom, I'll never forgive myself if anything happens to that child.
Oh, Dad.
I'll bring her back if I have to kill him with my bare hands.
Let's try the front door, Cal. It may be clear.
I don't care if it's clear or not. Let's go!
Oh, Tom, please be careful.
Let's get him out of here.
Right.
Better run that pole.
He got the tire. We're on the rim.
Keep going as far as we can. Out here. Don't stop the car. Let him think we're still in it.
Cal, come here. Feel all right?
I'm all right. Now look, we've got to find their trail. Footprints, slime, anything. Come on. Look at this.
Blonde hair. Bonnie's.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
I'm putting up quite a fight.
So will we. Come on, let's go. That was close.
Let's get out of here.
Think we lost him?
Well, let's hope so. We learned a lesson, though.
About the lance? Do you think the professor's really right? I mean, about taking the cap off.
Oh, he'd better be. As far as I can see, there's no other way of fighting him. Nothing seems to stop him. Come on, let's find that trail again. Cave down there. This is probably where they first came up from underground.
Bonnie's gotta be here.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Cal, you climb that tree. Fire a couple of shots. We've got to make sure that they're far enough away from the entrance before we can get in.
Right. But what about you?
I'll go behind that rock. When the coast is clear, I'll come out. Don't you come down until then, understand?
Right, sir.
Okay, let's go. It's all clear. Let's go. See the footprints? This must be a main headquarters.
Let's hope Bonnie's here.
Bonnie! Where are you?
Get me out of here, please!
We'll get in as close as we can. Hold on, honey. We'll be there in a minute.
me.
You're all right now. Something's coming. Get her out of here.
Sure, honey. Look, Cal, if we run into any kind of trouble, grab the lance and get the cap off. Believe me, it works.
Great.
Now, let's get back to the others. Come on.
Look at that.
What is it?
The machine that makes the wall. It must be.
Don't be afraid, dear. If you're safe now, don't cry, dear. You're all right.
They kept dragging me around. They shut me in the cave. They were all around. I couldn't get out.
Don't. We'll get out of everything all right. Now, don't be afraid anymore. Lisa, I think she'd feel better if you help her clean up a little bit.
Oh, I do, too. Come on, let's pretty up the face, huh?
Oh, if we'd only evacuated with the others, none of this would have happened.
It's all my fault. And someday I'm going to make it up to her.
From now on, I want you to follow orders, okay?
Yes, sir.
Professor, we've already lost valuable time, but I think that we found their machine.
The machine that makes the wall? Yeah. What did it look like? Were there any dials, any levers, anything we could reverse to break the wall?
The slime men were coming back, and we had to leave.
All I saw was a large, soft mass that came out of some kind of a machine. I've never seen anything like it before.
That means we'll have to rely on the salt.
Let's try it.
Wait a minute, Cal. How much salt do we have?
2 buckets of solution.
Well, they'll have to do. We haven't got much time.
No, we haven't. The slime people already have our temperature under control. That means that they can stay above Earth both day and night.
As long as we stay in here, we're just setting ducks.
That's right. It's now or never. Where is this salt?
Outside the door.
I'll round them up.
Come on, Lisa, Bonnie. We're going through that wall right now. You gals bring those buckets. right now. The headquarters are right below us. Behind us is the wall.
All right, let's get to work. Girls, bring the salt solution over here.
Dad, what is all that noise?
The military trying to break through from the outside. Cal, did you bring the rags and sticks?
I got him.
All right, now make some of those sticks. Keep them well soaked in this solution and apply them to this area right here.
Right.
Professor, come here a minute.
What is it, Tom?
We're going down there and get their machine.
It's too much of a risk.
Not right now. The cave was clear when we came up here. They're probably still trying to figure out where we took Bonnie.
We'll try the salt first. If that doesn't work...
No. There's not enough time. The machine is down there. Now, you know the odds of breaking through that wall with the 2 buckets of solution.
Dad, we've almost used half a pail.
We've only made a small dent.
Yeah, but the odds have dropped. I'm going after the machine.
Tom, you can't.
Honey, I have to.
Cal, cover me from the ridge.
Cover you. I'm going with you.
No, you're not, and that's an order. You stay here and fire if you run into any trouble.
Tom, there's something I've been wanting to tell you.
There are a lot of things I want to tell you. I'll have to wait till we get out of here.
All right.
Come on, Marine. No sign of them yet.
You know, you better let me go. You may run into trouble.
No, I'll be all right. The others need you here. Now, look, don't leave no matter what happens. Just give me a chance to get down there, and then you signal that the coast is clear. You understand?
Yes, but...
No arguments.
Right, sir.
Cal, do you think he'll be all right?
He can take care of himself.
But he's all alone.
We'd better get back to the wall, dear.
Well, I think one of us should have gone down there to help him.
Get back! I'll take care of him.
Cal, that noise will probably bring more of them. You know where their machine is?
Yes, sir. It's not far.
Let's go. We can't stay here any longer.
Follow me. Stay at the company. Here, take that.
Get the machine!
They're trying to freeze us into another wall.
The fog is lifting.
We broke the wall.
It's turning back into vapor. You know, the machine did control it.
All right?
Sure. But look at them.
Look, fresh air is killing them.
Flames. The whole wall is gone.
We can get through now. Let's go.
Man, am I glad that's over with.
You know what I'm going to do when we get home?
What's that?
Buy gallons and gallons of salt and save it for a foggy day.
Well, let's hope we never have to use it again, Bonnie.
Dad, you don't suppose they could come back?
I hardly think so, but who knows? Perhaps there are other, even stranger creatures underground.
Dad, you're being a scientist again.
Well, it looks like the situation's well in hand.
Did you actually break this wall? No, Professor Galbraith did, Colonel. The General
is waiting to see you. We'll need a full report. Will you please come with me?
With pleasure, sir.
Well, there goes the last of the wall, Tom.
It's just the beginning for us.
Come on, let's get out of here.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.